The countdown is on. There are 4 days until the Iowa caucus. Vice President Mike Pence kicked off a campaign bus tour this morning, speaking at an Evangelicals for Trump rally. KTIV's Michaela Feldman was at the rally and has more.
It's the final push before the Iowa caucuses, and hundreds of people packed into country celebrations in Sioux City to hear Vice President Mike Pence speak and show their support for President Donald Trump.
I bring greetings from the 45th President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump.
Accomplishments. That was the focus of Vice President Mike Pence's speech Thursday. Accomplishments President Donald Trump has made in his time in office.
You know, it's really incredible to think 4 years ago a movement was born. A movement made up of everyday Americans from every walk of life. Here in Iowa, you believed we could be strong again. You believed we could be prosperous again.
Vice President Pence discussed the promises President Trump made when it came to the Iran nuclear deal.
And we've taken the fight to radical Islamic terrorists on our terms, on their soil.
To the military.
And as we stand here today, President Trump has signed the largest increase in our national defense since the days of Ronald Reagan.
And to the economy.
The American economy is booming. Since Election Day 2016, 7.1 million new jobs created by businesses all across the country, including 18,000 jobs right here in the Hawkeye State.
Among his supporters in the crowd, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds.
I am so proud to stand with a president and a vice president who have always stood with us.
And many people in the crowd said hearing the Vice President of the United States speak was an honor.
Well, I've never did that before, so I thought that would be really neat, and it's not that far from our place, so I thought that would just be a fun thing to do, you know, and I want to get involved in politics a little bit more, so I thought this would be a start.
I hope that the Donald Trump supporters and all the conservatives are going to turn out and show what America really wants. We need to be loud and be proud of our president.
And with President Donald Trump in the White House for 4 more years, we will keep America great.
The impeachment trial of President Trump also came up at this event. Vice President Pence says Democrats have had their say, and soon Iowans will have theirs. In Sioux City, Michaela Feldman, KTIV News 4.
From Sioux City, the vice president hit the road for a rally in Council Bluffs. Pence's bus tour ends tonight in Des Moines, where he will join President Donald Trump on stage at a campaign rally at Drake University.